Welcome to Beyond the Game.
I'm your host, Shavar Patrick, and today we have Aven Kielian and my special guest co-host for the first time. Well, he's been on this podcast already before, but for the first time, Andre Cook Jr.
What up, Chick Nate?
What up? All right, so we're going to get in. So how's your day today, Aven?
Going pretty well. Just had school. But I have practice after this. Yeah.
You eat anything today?
Had some subs in lunch class.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Lunch class?
Yeah. I don't know why. I just call it lunch class.
All right. But you just had an amazing game against Elyria. How did you feel after that game?
Man, I felt pretty good. I think it was a big step, momentum changer for us. Turn the other corner into the season. I think we really needed that game to beat them.
What made you want to pursue in basketball, and what got you started?
Well, honestly, my dad was we was always around basketball. My dad was the coach, and just over the years, just seeing lots of players go through, and I just wanted to just play basketball. And my brother was right there, and we were just going along the road, and we was influenced by past players.
I'm glad you have a passion for basketball. Not too many. Everybody want to be a basketball player, but not everybody's good at it. To tell you the truth,
Just like you.
What?
Just like you.
All right. No, but I think I'm pretty decent. To the point. It gets to a point. I'm not gonna say I'm the greatest basketball player of all time or the worst basketball player of all time, because I know some people are worse than me. But I do other sports. I do other sports like baseball and stuff.
Yeah, that's your passion.
What's been your most memorable moment?
My memorable moment was this year against Maple Heights. Jalen, the dude had missed the free throw, and Jalen got the rebound. He passed up to me, and I got the game-winning layup. And then leading on to that, on defense, I got the game-winning stop. And on this season, we really emphasized just playing defense. So I think that really showed up leadership-wise, and just knowing that defense wins championships or defense wins games.
So what was going on in your head when you had to get that game-winning stop? You had to play defense to shut this game down. What was going through your head?
Well, first of all, I was in foul trouble, and just in my mind, I just knew that I couldn't get a foul. If I got a foul, we probably gonna lose this game, because it was in a bonus. I just knew that I had to play tight defense. They were coming off the screen, and I had to stay on him, and I knew that he was coming up for the shot, and I just swiped it down and got the steal.
Great play.
Right, that was a good play.
Thank you.
So far, y'all on a 3-game winning streak. Let's hope it keeps going.
Yeah.
After the EC win, Elyria win, I'm assuming y'all go piggyback off of that and have more, what's that word?
Enthusiasm?
No,
momentum.
More confidence or momentum. Yeah, yeah. And I hope y'all can keep winning games. But as you played through middle school, elementary, and all the way to high school, what's the hardest moment that you had to face so far?
The hardest moment I had to face was definitely the quarantine year. It was my 8th grade year. We had just came back from the 7th grade year. We was in the championship, and my 8th grade year, we could have won the whole thing, but we didn't play. We only played 4 games, and we just after that, we had no contact with other people, so I just lock in and get my body right for the next season.
So what are your thoughts going into this Bedford game Friday?
It's going to be an exciting game, very anticipated game. I think that we need to stay locked in, stay focused on the main task, playing solid defense, not be selfish on offense, be selfless, and just keep on trusting each other, keep on playing with each other.
Did you play varsity last year?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So I know you're in the gym every morning, every night when you can be, and when you have time. If you had one thing to say out to kids in the world, what would it be to give them momentum to work hard?
Just always put yourself first. Rely on your teammates, but also put time and effort into the gym. It's going to build confidence, it's going to build growth, and it's going to build your mental mindset. And also another thing, just always stay positive, because if you're always positive, I know it's hard to be positive, but just always try to stay positive, and if everything is negative, just always see the good things in everything.
What is one valuable lesson you learned from playing on a team?
Honestly, I think people really are self-centered at times. They really don't focus on the main task of playing with a team and a group of guys that we cherish the most. And sometimes it's more like an ego thing. And it's my job to keep everybody gathered around, and just that being a leader and just having control of the whole team.
So far on, I'm going back on my question that I just had. What you play in, elementary, middle school, high school. So far, what's the team that you feel like mostly had the most chemistry?
I'll say this team. In the beginning of the year, we didn't have any. I mean, we had some chemistry. We just all been with each other for a long time, since 5th or 6th grade. I think we're really clicking. I think we just got to keep rolling, keep on trusting with each other. That's really it.
Looking forward in your basketball career, where do you see yourself in a couple of years?
I see myself playing overseas, making money, playing the game that I love, and just inspiring other people to keep pursuing their dreams and playing basketball.
Is there anything you do before a game, like a pregame ritual or something like that?
Yes. I'll give you the whole rundown of my pregame. First, I go listen to some music. I watch a little bit of the game, and then after, I'll go in the locker room, get stretched, lift a little bit, and drink a little bit energy drink. And then afterwards, put my gear on, put everything on, get locked in again, and then I'll pray, I'll meditate, and then being around my teammates also helps. And then afterwards, coach comes in, and he talks about game plan, and then after that, just we play and get layup lines.
So what is your biggest goal right now?
My biggest goal right now, I achieved this goal, breaking the assist record, the in-game assist record. My next goal is to break the season record. And then as a team goal, my goal is for us to make it really far in the playoffs and hopefully win the LELs.
Yeah, winning that chip is one thing that's going to go in history books. And I hope y'all can achieve it like I've been saying. Like, I've been rooting for y'all for a long time because, you're Aven Kielian, no glazing. But I feel like you and Jay Beto, getting on that, you and Jay Beto have a good chemistry. Mm-hmm. And the way y'all can pass the ball and the way you look for your teammates also helps. Not only Jay Beto, but, the rest of the team. I feel like your passing is helping win games instead of ball hogging all the time. You could do that, but you don't.
Yeah.
I call you a Chris Paul, pretty much.
Thank you. Just lean on to that. I made a real big sacrifice on putting my scoring, my ego away, and just wanting to win so bad. And everybody around me just really wants to score a lot. And by me just not focusing on scoring that much and giving the ball to my teammates, distributing to my teammates, I just think that it shows like other people that they could do that too, and you don't have to be so self-centered on scoring.
What's the message to the youth, like youthful basketball players coming up? Like, what do you want to tell them and how to verse adversity and all that?
Us as players, you definitely gonna have ups and downs. It is up to you to, if you're gonna keep putting your head down, keep grinding, because we're all gonna go through some hard times, tribulations, and you just gotta put your head down, keep working.
Yeah, like I said, people come out the womb playing basketball now. Me personally, I ain't start until 7th grade year, so I'm a little behind, cause I never hooped before. So I feel like, you go get better if you keep practicing like you do, mm-hmm. and you inspire a lot of people, whether you know it or not. You really inspire people because all I hear every day when I go in the hallway is Aven Kielian everywhere. People love you. and I'm glad when you come in the room, you bring that energy, and you always, try to help and inspire people.
Yeah. That's my main goal is just try to be myself, try to be positive, and just trying to inspire people. I just think, like, just my dad, like, being with him, he always inspired people, and that's what I want to do in life. I just think that just making people happy, helping people develop is just something I want to do.
Okay. Do you have like a favorite or like embarrassing moment in your basketball career?
I have a couple embarrassing moments. Watching one of my teammates get dunked on. I ain't gonna disclose his name, but yeah, I think he knows who he is. Just looking back at all the memories, at the time, it was embarrassing, but it happens, but I got crossed a couple of times, but it is what it is. I mean, I crossed some people too, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody go swimming.
Okay.
I remember that clip. Aaliyah, we calling you out.
That's my boy.
Oh, it ain't look like it.
Shut up.
I was like, you ain't look like it when you was on the floor. You like, no, but do you continue to, will you continue playing basketball at a higher level, like continuing with college or maybe perhaps the NBA?
Well, the absolute goal is to make it to the NBA. I think everybody strives to do that. I obviously want to play college basketball, but right now I'm thinking about, since the whole rule of the JUCO and it doesn't take 2 years off your college, I'm thinking about going that route. I mean, just next year, just developing my body, my mental state, and just my overall game. I think it could really help me strive into that goal that I want to absolutely pursue.
Okay. And outside of basketball, like, how was your life? Like,
it's been decent. Some ups and downs. It's different in the household because my brother's not there no more. He went to college, and it's boring. But I try to make use for my time.
okay, so how do you usually fight those obstacles and, going through that?
I try to pick up new habits, new hobbies. Watch some shows, try to pick up new shows, try to do different things. I'm trying to get my license so I could get out the house. Long overdue, but but yeah, that's really it.
If you had like one basketball player to go against, like NBA, who would it be? They can be dead or alive, past tense or past or present.
I would like to say Kobe. I think he would really teach me a lot about mental. Like, I really emphasize mental because I think it really has a big part of playing the basketball game. I think he would teach me a lot of moves, defense. He was very big on defense and just having the fundamental of the game.
Yeah, he's very God bless his soul, but he was one of them people that you get inspiration from. Yeah, I guarded you before. I know. I know how you. I know. Going back on what you saying, crossovers. Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I like practicing with you because you helped me a lot develop the game. Not even offense, but defense. Defense is what I'm most best at. I'm not a scoring person, but I can score if I need to.
Yeah.
But who's your GOAT? Who's your basketball GOAT?
Who's my GOAT? Obviously, Michael Jordan. I gotta take Michael Jordan.
Cut the cameras.
Man, cause LeBron James, like, I ain't gonna discredit him. He's great. He's a great player, but just people feared Michael Jordan. People don't really fear LeBron.
Who don't?
Well, we might get into the GOAT debate right now. Then.
No.
I think we gonna do that later.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna
yeah. We go at the end. We go go over it.
Okay.
Might have a brawl.
Okay. So if one college was to offer you a visit right now, what would that college you would want to be?
University of Kentucky. My dad, he always loved University of Kentucky, Wildcats. He lived out in Kentucky, and we have some family members out there. It's always been a dream of just playing out there and just meeting the people.
When you go in, like, another basketball thing, if you go inside a basketball game, right, and you look at the crowd, what's the biggest crowd you have been in so far?
Well, the Lyria was pretty a big crowd, but I had some big crowds. AAU tournaments, it was big. Some past players in the past, they had some big crowds. Definitely in that 2015 class, it was some big crowds that I went to.
What is one message you would have for athletes out there struggling?
If you're struggling, the storm don't always last. You gotta keep on going, keep on pursuing your dreams. Yeah, just keep going.
What's your go-to playlist when you about to get hyped for a game?
Just R&B. I love old songs, old rap, Bone Thugs and Harmony. It honestly depends on my mood. If I'm feeling real nervous, I'll put some love songs on. If I'm feeling real hype, then I'll put a little bit of rap on. It just depends on the mood.
What legacy do you leave behind now that you're going to leave Lorain High?
The legacy I want to leave behind is that I'm more than a basketball player. I was positive to everybody. I was nice to everybody, kind to everybody, and that I just want to leave a big legacy behind that I'm just not a basketball player, and I'm more than a basketball player. But people could look up to me and say, dang, I want to be like him when I grow up.
Okay. Not to put you on the spot, but I know that you love God so much. So what would be one of your favorite Bible verses?
Right now, I'm reading the Bible, but I'm starting out, and right now I don't have a Bible quote right now. But there's one Bible, I don't know the actual thing, the quote or whatever, but it's a little bit similarity of it's something that has to do with you don't have to focus on the things that you can't control. Always be positive. If you just basically you can't control what's on your boat.
Oh, there you go.
You only can control what's on your boat. That's basically it.
I'm glad you took time out of your weightlifting for basketball to come and visit the podcast and see the room a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And Dre, thank you too.
Of course.
But we're not done yet because we still got to talk about this Michael Jordan. What makes Michael Jordan the GOAT?
Just he was pest on the floor. People couldn't guard him, and he could guard whoever. He was relentless on the floor.
Okay. So clearly you haven't watched Miami LeBron, rookie LeBron. So here's what I need you to do. Instead of watching film for your next game, watch some film on LeBron James. Okay? I ain't laughing. Don't disrespect my GOAT. That's my king.
But I ain't I really don't like comparing people, players, because it's not fair to the other person that I'm comparing. I like to see the good in all the players.
Yeah.
So basically, LeBron, he's the best all-around player, and Michael Jordan, he's the best scorer.
Yes.
And Kobe, he's the most relentless person.
Hold on.
Those are my three goats.
The blasphemy that just came out your mouth. Look, he's the best scorer, but LeBron got more points.
No, LeBron. Okay, so LeBron is.
I don't
has
care.
the most
Man, if you
points.
play 40 years in the
I don't care about no. I
will hope that you have
He
the most
banned.
points.
Okay,
have more
okay.
points.
I'm gonna shut you down right here. Okay. The reason why Aven just said Michael Jordan is
Because he has the most
better
30 points a game. I know.
No. He don't have most 30-point game no more. LeBron beat that already.
I know now he did, but he did.
He has 10 scoring titles. He led the league in scoring 10 times. That would make him a better scorer than LeBron James.
And his best player was Larry Bird. That was his rival, Larry Bird.
You gotta think it like this.
No.
Bro. The game changes.
Exactly.
And he didn't really shoot the 3-point like that.
Like that.
Let's talk
Now
about
put
this.
him in this game,
No.
in this generation.
He getting
that boy
cooked.
shooting that.
He getting cooked.
No, he's not.
Now let's think about this. Let's take LeBron and let's give him a Bulls jersey in '96. Let's see how much scoring titles he's gonna have right then and there.
You right.
And let's see how.
But it ain't gonna be more than Michael Jordan.
The blasphemy that just came out your mouth again.
Bro, people literally like called him God, Jesus in disguise.
Black
Like, you
Jesus.
know how
He's Air
crazy
Jordan
that
for a
is?
reason.
Yes,
Yeah.
like, come
Okay,
on, bro.
but that's in the '90s. We talking about
He-
LeBron James,
LeBron
40 years
still-
old.
okay.
I know you just seen his posterizer last night.
I did see it.
I-
Okay,
I ain't
you
gonna
think Michael
discredit
Jordan
him.
was doing that at 40? No, he was
Yes,
hitting
yes, he
baseballs
was.
and getting striked out in the MLB.
No, he was
No,
doing that
he was-
40.
No, he was averaging 8 points a game. That's what he was doing.
It wasn't. He literally his last year, he had like 22, 21.
And LeBron averages that right now at 40. He averaged 30.
So when I talk about the GOAT debate, I like to talk about who's better at what position. Now we can talk about all day who's the best point guard in the world. We have Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, Magic
Kyrie.
Johnson, or Kyrie, or even Allen Iverson.
Kyrie, over.
What makes Kyrie better than anybody I did name?
How well he can set up the offense, his passing. He can pass the ball very well. He can take it to the hoop. He can shoot. He can dribble. He can rebound, steals. Anything you need, he'll get you it.
He has one
Okay,
championship.
but
And he's such a great guy.
He has one championship.
And guess who gave him that championship?
LeBron
James.
LeBron. Okay. Oh,
And you see-
okay. And guess who's 6-0 in the finals?
Guess who
Michael
we
Jordan.
play? His rival was Larry Bird. And he got swept by Larry Bird.
We're gonna play a little game for the first time on this podcast. We gonna name your starting five, and we gonna see who about to win. All right.
Okay.
And you gotta name why that your starting five. All right. Dre, you go first.
Easy.
No, I wish you would say LeBron in the opposition.
So, my bad. All right. So at the one, I'm gonna give it to AI. Man, at his height, he can dribble, do everything, done everything. I got AI. And at the two, I got Kobe. Best defense player, anything you need, he do it. He got the best mentality. He can give you anything. Best, great guy outside the court, everything. My three, I'll give it to LeBron. In my four, I'll do Tim Duncan. And, you know, he was always a good rebounder, could go up with the ball. Great. He's a great big man. And Shaq.
All right. Evan, what about you? What's your starting five?
Man, my point guard, I'm going with Magic Johnson. He's not like you. AI is not gonna be able to guard
Dre,
that.
you a hitter on the 90s. You know that?
Shooting guard, I got Michael Jordan. Sophomore. I said sophomore. A small forward, KD. Power forward, I'll give it to Kareem. And in center, I'll give it to Shaq.
I already took Shaq. You got you someone.
And,
What Shaq look like?
Okay,
going against-
Hakeem Olajuwon. I'll pick Hakeem
Okay.
Olajuwon. Hakeem
Alright.
Olajuwon busting
my
Shaq.
starting five. Give me Russell Westbrook.
Huh?
He's the greatest point guard of all time. Statistically, yes. He is the greatest point guard.
I know that's your shoulder and all, but
he
that was the most
No.
blessing that just came out your mouth.
Who
Russell
he fills up
Westbrook?
every single
All right, go ahead.
stat. Okay,
I'm gonna hear you out.
Points, rebounds, and assists. He's a Mr. Triple Double for a reason. Okay, and that's why he is the greatest
See,
point guard.
you
of all
can't say he's the greatest point guard of all time if he had a terrible season. A great point guard will always have a good season no matter what. Clearly, you ain't see Russell Westbrook on the Lakers.
Well,
'Cause
clearly,
that wasn't point guard.
clearly you ain't see D Rose on Memphis Grizzlies, and he is a point guard. And I understand he got injured, but you can't always say a
He
point
tore
guard.
his ACL.
You can't always say a point
Or
guard about to
MCL.
have the best season. You see what Kawhi Leonard is doing.
Kawhi Leonard's a defensive type of player, so look at his defense stats.
His defense is good though. But at my two, what? Who you pick for your two? You pick
Kobe.
You pick Mike. How to pick somebody else? At my two. Who would I put at my two for real?
Oh.
Let me go. Dang, that's hard because I took like two of the best. But at my two, let me get. I take Kyrie. I'll take Kyrie. Yep, at my two.
That's one small too.
Or
Tracy McGrady.
Or I might take Luka as a two. Or you know what? No, scratch that. Wait, you pick KD already?
That's
That's
small
my
four.
Small forward.
All right, give me Luka. Give me Luka Doncic. And then at my three, as a small forward, give me Dr. J, Julius Erving. We going back with afros up here. You feel me?
Smart shit.
You a hater. You a hater on 90.
That should have been your 2, if anything.
My power forward, Kevin Garnett,
Okay.
and my center. My center. Let me get Will Chamberlain.
Yeah, that's good. I don't know why you laughing.
I don't know why you like. I don't know why.
Will Chamberlain?
Yes, Will Chamberlain. I mean, you picked Shaq already. He's the most dominant. Like, you feel me?
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Why is he hating?
Like, I know he's hating on 90.
Yeah.
I'm not.
We
like,
are. Drop down in the comments who's list 1. Because we already know who list 1.
Hey,
Not yours, no.
Yes.
it's definitely not mine or yours.
It's mine.
It's definitely mine.
No,
It's definitely mine.
Hey, man.
Like I said, drop it in the comments below whose list better.
Come on, now, come on. But anyway, thank you guys. I know this is about to be like a 20-minute episode tonight. Thank you, Aven Kielian.
Appreciate you for having me.
Thank you, Dre.
Thank you.
Hope to have you on the show, both of you guys again. It was fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all for Beyond the Game. All right. Peace.